Say, hey, it's a World Series victory parade. I'm taking the day off. I'm not coming in.
You know, we heard from Ryan Howard earlier who said he's going home to get some sleep. I know Ryan Howard. I live next door to Ryan Howard. He has been cool as a cucumber. You would think there's been a lot of, partying going on. Not a peep out of the man. He's been very humble. Obviously, he's very happy, very excited. But,
one of the best players in the league.
Absolutely.
It's an incredible scene out here. We're going to toss it now to... we've got some sound and an interview here with Jason Worth. We want to let you hear that and listen to that while we're looking at the parade. Jason Worth from a little earlier this morning.
How wild is this? Oh, it's completely normal. Nice and quiet time. Let me do. I'm just kidding. This is crazy. These people are awesome. First time in my life. It's great.
Phillies right fielder Jason Worth. The story on Jason has been well told. He started out the season platooning in right field, and during the course of the season showed he could hit both left-handed and right-handed hitting. Became the regular in right field. Had a couple of big plays, couple of big hits in the playoffs, and like so many players on this team, wasn't necessarily the big star going into the postseason, but the Phillies got contributions from a lot of different players here. Carlos Ruiz, Pedro Feliz, of course, with a game-winning hit in Game 5. All along this roster, up and down the roster, you saw some of the role players doing exactly what role players need to do, and that is step up, step in when needed, provide the big hit, the clutch play on defense. And I will tell you, Thomas and Kerry Lee, having talked to any number of members of the 74 Philadelphia Flyers, when you are a professional athlete in this town, yeah, you take a lot of guff. You'll get booed on occasion, maybe a lot. The fans will be rough on you, but when you win, when you carry home the title, you will be a hero for life. Members of that 74 Flyers team, members of the Philadelphia Phillies team of 1980, of course, these guys probably haven't bought themselves a drink in a bar in the last 30 years.
Heroes don't usually do that.
Or paid for a meal. You are a hero forever when you win a championship in this town.
All right, let's go back live now to City Hall. Sharon Crowley has been all over this parade, swarmed by many, many people. Sharon, catch us up at City Hall now.
I got to tell you, nobody wants to go anywhere. You would think they're waiting for more of the parade route. The Market Street is flooded between 16th and 20th. Everyone has emptied out into the street. They appear to be trying to follow the parade, but the police have blocked them from doing that, to following it down Broad Street. And there is still a sea of red here on City Hall Plaza. People just don't seem to want to go, Kerry Lee. They don't want to go back to their lives. They are so relishing the moment.
And Sharon, what kind of red are they wearing? Are they wearing players' jerseys? Are they wearing championship T-shirts? Tell us about the wardrobe.
Championship, well, everybody is dressed in Phillies gear, and I've got some fans that just saw the parade. I want to know, what did you guys think?
I think it was amazing. It was the greatest thing I was doing.
Kerry Lee, you know what? It's hard for people to talk about this team without cheering and screaming, as you well know. So I tried to get an interview. I tried to calm them down, but how can you calm them down on a day like today? You asked me what they're wearing. They're in Phillies hats. They're in Phillies sweatshirts. It is just red everywhere you look. You would not know this is Halloween unless they're all dressed as Phillies players. And you heard everybody wanted to get a picture of their favorite Phillies player. Some of the ladies wanted to get as close as they could. You want me to interview you? So what did you think? Did you enjoy the parade?
Yes.
Who were you looking at?
Ryan Howard and the Lynch guy.
All right.
Victor's best.
Victory
Man, number one.
They are really excited here on City Hall Plaza, and that's what's so amazing. Nobody's going anywhere. There's no more parade. The barricades are still up, and there's just hundreds and hundreds of people everywhere you look. I'm going to get out of the shot so you can take a look at that yourself here, but they are all around City Hall Plaza waiting. They just don't want to go home, Kerry Lee and Thomas, I'll tell you. And luckily, so far, everyone seems to be pretty peaceful. There's so much cheering around here. They're just going crazy.
And you certainly can't blame them. We've waited so long, Sharon.
Right. Oh, yeah. And, I have to tell you, as a reporter here in the city for a number of years, I was so happy when they won, because it's just so hard to interview fans when they've had a loss. I remember when the Eagles lost the Super Bowl, and, people really take it personally in this town, as you well know. And the win is such a long time in coming. It's really changed the mood. And as John was mentioning earlier, Philadelphia gets a rap. I cover crime a lot of the time. They call it Philadelphia. Well, this is really something that's turned the reputation of the city around, and people who live here and work here are really waiting for something like this to happen. They really needed it. So,
well, Sharon, it looks like a blast there. You said they don't want to leave the plaza. When they eventually do, tell them to come on down to Citizens Bank Park, because this is where the party is ending up. Anyway, if you're having trouble getting where you need to go, we have a little SEPTA message for you all, folks. This is just coming in. SEPTA has suspended all inbound service. They want to make sure people are going to be able to get out of the city tonight. So you need to know that. If you want more information, check out myfoxphilly.com. We're coming back right after this.